Hey guys, Cal here bringing you another video. This one is going to be the non-rush series. I don't remember how much progression we had last week, but this is week 25, and we do pretty much have our heroes maxed, our walls maxed, and we're just working on a few things now. We have very few defenses left, and I know this is the rush series, or non-rush series, so we're not going to go too crazy and trying to push too hard, but by the looks of things, it looks like this this cannon here looks to be the next cannon level seems to be maxed, which it looks like if we go here, it will take about 18 hours. So actually the progression is really fast. And now I believe some of you saying that the progression on this channel has been quite slow. But we have been playing a lot more lately, so we're really getting down the big upgrades. We have this 2-day upgrade on the Expo, but we're going to time that with the Town Hall upgrade. And once we're done with that, let's see, Arch Towers should be done soon. I don't know if this one's the maxed out for Town Hall 10. Usually it shows, like the traps, it'll show the Town Hall, but it seems like it doesn't show on the defenses. But nonetheless, I think we're going to be here for one more week, and then I think after one more week we'll be going to Town Hall 11, which is a lot faster than I thought it would be. Usually, I haven't done this in a while, so I thought that it would be a bit longer, but it seems that we're moving quite quickly through the Town Halls. So if you are just starting, it seems like you can get to Town Hall 11 quite easily in what is this, like 5 months probably, which actually does kind of sound like a lot, but a lot less in comparison to what it used to be here. So we're going to just go and look at some of, or not going to look at it, we're going to do some attacks here with the 10-10-10. A very powerful strategy at Town Hall 10. I don't recommend anything else, really, unless you're really struggling with Dark Elixir. And if that's the case, then maybe. But you only need to get your bowlers and witches upgraded, and the rest is Elixir. But if you are struggling with Elixir, if you are struggling with Dark Elixir, there is a P.E.K.K.A army that is pretty good as well. Let's see if I have it in the training here. It doesn't look like I do. So this was me exploring with the P.E.K.K.As instead of the Giants, but Giants and the 10-10-10 just works. So let's go right into it. If you noticed, I did bring a log launcher and a poison spell. I don't mind spending my raid medals, as I don't really use them for much else besides maybe an emergency loot upgrade, I guess. I've been using it for the gold if I'm a little bit down, because getting gold is a lot more difficult than it used to be. It feels like, because everyone is really pushing the town halls. Like Dark Elixir, is, if you saw, that was 8,000 Dark Elixir. The Dark Elixir seems to be flowing a lot more. It seems like the times have changed, and the Dark Elixir is a lot harder to get than the gold. So I've been playing a lot more on this account because of how scarce the gold feels. And I don't know if it's just me, maybe I'm too high in trophies or something, but it seems like it's so rare to get something above 500k. We're even getting, it's so hard to get something above 200k. So I don't want to spend too much time nexting here, but like here we have a 500k, but we're definitely not going to 3-star this base. So getting all the gold is going to be quite difficult. So I might be skipping out on that and going for maybe 300k Town Hall 10s, because it's just it's a little bit too difficult here. Here we're going to, this one feels like it's harder than the first one, but the gold is actually on the outside here. So we'll be able to get most of it. So I'm actually going to drop 2, which is 2 bowlers down here. And then I think I'm going to just drop 1 on this gold storage. And then let's just drop the giants, the witches, and the bowlers here. We're being pretty condensed here on our first push seeing if that will change much here, but we're just going to keep on pushing through. I found that using the jump spell is really nice for specifically moving the king into the base better. The king tends to like go around the outside of the base if you have too thin of a path, and just having the king go, or having that jump to kind of bring the king back into the center, I found is a lot more beneficial than, let's say, a third rage. Because if the troops go around the outside too much, then you're going to fail anyways. At least having the jump to kind of save them is helpful here. So this one, we did miss out on all this gold over here, but we did end up getting 400,000, maybe only 300,000. Yeah, 370,000, which of course isn't that much. It isn't crazy in comparison to anything above Town Hall 10. It feels like Town Hall 10 and below, it's just so hard to get gold. But on the bright side, you don't need that much gold to begin with to get these upgrades going. So maybe that's why it's so little. Maybe the people down here are, maybe they're all minis, so they're all pretty efficient using their gold into the walls and not really using them for much else. Because I don't do much with the gold. I usually put everything into elixir. And that being the case, it used to be that there was a lot more gold and a lot less elixir and dark elixir, because those were the most important resources. But now, because of the shift of... Oh, nice. We finally get a 500k Town Hall 10. These are so rare, though. But the 10-10-10 so good that it crushes. And you'll see here, unless I jinx it, that there really isn't much a Town Hall 10 can do to stop this attack. Besides, like, maybe the king. See the king walking around the outside here. Let's see if we can jump him in. It might be a bit difficult here, because he might still go along the outside. Yeah, it looks like he will go along the outside. But even then, the queen goes into the core here. We drop all the guys in here. The queen is just so strong, taking out everything, that as long as the queen gets into the core, it can usually take out everything in the core, especially if you have a CC. I don't bring any troops in my CC because most of the time it's not needed. If you bring troops in your CC, you'll pretty much guarantee 3-star. There's nothing really that can go wrong. But I don't want to assume skill level here and just say that's so easy. I have a lot of years under my belt, so maybe there's a few things that I do naturally that I'm not really talking about. But for the most part, it's just spraying and praying here. One line, rage heal. And the jump spell is actually not even like super necessary to even use. Like, we only use it to like sometimes get our king into the core, because if the king gets in the core, it's just super easy. But yeah, it's just you spray and pray. And there is some things maybe when it comes to Inferno towers that we might want to talk about, but I guess we do have time, so we can indeed talk about it. We're in Crystal 1, which is nice. Let's see if it happened in here. So this is not a multi, so we won't show that. Let's see if we have another 3-star. This one's a 3-star. Does this one have multis? So as you can see, I'm talking about multi-target Infernos here. If there are no multi-target Infernos, which it seems like a lot of the bases that I just attack don't have multis, or are just dead, I guess. But when you come into a multi-target Inferno tower, oh, like this, you never want to hit the side. You never want to engage 2 multi-target Infernos at the same time, because they'll burn up your troops too fast. So if you look here, we're coming in, let's make a better color here. We're coming in this way so that we're engaging 1 Inferno at a time. And not only that, we're using the log launcher to pick off these Inferno towers because this log launcher is going straight up the middle. So that's like the only real tip that this attack has. And yeah, deploying your troops in a way that your queen will always go down the middle. Try to really prioritize that. Nothing else really matters. The queen can really just dunk on a whole base all by herself. So we just finished Rumble, and because of that, we have the ×4 bonus, making it so that we honestly don't really need to farm that much. We just got to get to 3 stars. So to get this 2.6 mil, and the 2.6 mil will go straight into being able to upgrade anything we want. So it shouldn't be too difficult to keep these rolling for the next few days here. So I would expect us to be going to Town Hall 11 next week, if not the week after that. We don't really care about the what's this called, the lab. There isn't really anything we need. We're upgrading the bat spells and all these dark elixir troops because we have the dark elixir, but we're going to pretty much be sticking with this army in Town Hall 11 as well. With the Warden, you can crush Town Hall 14, not 14s, 11s just as easily, and we'll eventually go into the P.E.K.K.A. Bobat, which is the go-to Town Hall 11 attack strategy for me. So hopefully you all did enjoy the video. This one's going to be a relatively quick one, I think, and be ready for next week's video. So hopefully I'll see you next time. Peace.